Most people don't know when they have low self-esteem because they focus so much on their confidence. They think their confidence and achievements are self-esteem, and that is not the case. Self-esteem is all about self-love, self-care, self-talk. If you're talking negatively to yourself, about yourself, or if you're talking negatively about yourself to others, that's a low self-esteem. It's really important for you to recognize that the way you talk about yourself decides how you see yourself and how others see you. What we say is how we see ourselves. People pleasing can be a sign of low self-esteem. What is people pleasing? It's really when you want to please others. It's just that simple. If you're trying to please someone so that they can validate you or they can like you or they can say, oh, you've done a great job, that can actually be a sign of low self-esteem, because what it says there is, I need some type of approval to feel good. And if you do it because you want to do it and you don't need the approval, then you don't have that low self-esteem. But a lot of people actually please others to feel good, because you're like, if I don't please this person, I won't feel like I have worth or value. And value and worth has nothing to do with other people. If you have to be perfect at every single task you complete, that can be a sign of low self-esteem. And the reason why that is because we're not perfect as human beings, and wanting to be perfect is almost saying, I can't actually deliver these tasks if it's not perfectly done. I have to be perfect. And that concept of being perfect means I somehow am not enough. And we always see this concept of being enough in terms of self-esteem, because it's like, if I'm enough, I won't have to continue to do. And that's part of it. And so if you think about being perfect or you want to be enough, that can actually cause low self-esteem or be a symptom of low self-esteem, because you are enough. A lot of times people will actually move away from compliments or try to find a way to say, that's not about me. If you're having compliments and you don't take your compliments, that is definitely a sign of low self-esteem, because you ought to have compliments and take them. You try to move away from a compliment, you're kind of blocking your own self-worth and value and the concept of like, I am amazing, I am great, I am awesome. Being overly critical of others can actually be a sign for low self-esteem. Here's how that works. A lot of times when we feel insecurities about ourselves, we tend to look for those insecurities in others. And if we find those insecurities, we tend to point them out a lot because we are insecure about those particular things. So we then want to keep pointing fingers about others. A lot of this is subconscious most times, but it does happen. When we're critical of others, a lot of times we're pointing a finger to ourselves, but we're kind of acting like it's not about us, but it really is about us.